All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I see faces, familiar faces, and new names, so welcome. I'm going to wait a little bit more for people to arrive. We are 13 right now. I don't know if you know about it, but we are celebrating our second year of Thermomix here in the US. So it was on Friday. So happy birthday, Thermomix.
Stephanie, 5 years here in the US and 2 years.
5 years here in the US. I mean, the branch San Francisco, it's been 5 years because it was first it started in San Francisco and then it started spreading around the United States. So, and of course, we are also celebrating 50 years of Thermomix in our kitchen. So it's a great year this year. So today I'm going to start with the recipe here. As you can see, we have Tanya, who will do the poulet basquaise, and I can't say in English, it's Spanish-French Basque. Sophie will present moule marinière, and I will be making ramequin au fromage. It's sort of a cheese quiche, and a soufflé au chocolat et à l'orange, which is chocolate and orange soufflé. So you must be wondering, how am I going to do this? And I actually have 2 Thermomixes. So I had the possibility to earn my second one when I became a team leader. But if you want to be a consultant, you have also this advantage. So if you have any questions, just ask your consultant about that. And also, if you have any question, please feel free to unmute or tell in the chat. So I also wanted to show you the recipes. So let's see. Chat. So I'm going to send all the recipes here. Okay. There we go. So now I'm going to remove the background here so you can see the Thermomix. Okay. Okay. So I have all my ingredients ready, and I'm waiting for TM61 to wake up. So we need, it says in the recipe, we need orange, how do you call it? Orange, my week. Oh no. I have a problem with Hokkaido or? Okay. So we need orange peel, and I wanted to show you that I totally peel the orange. And so I'm going to put it in pieces into the bowl. All right. And I'm going to grate it. So I don't need the grater to do it. I just use my Thermomix. So I'm going to put it away here. So I'm going to do 5 seconds, speed 10. All right. And there. You don't need to do it. Thermomix is doing it for you. I'm going to put it in the bowl, and then we're going to go back to the recipe. Always holding your bowl this way because it's less heavy on your arm. Okay, and now I'm going to add the chocolate. Okay, so I'm going to put the oven at A180, so it's 350 Celsius, Fahrenheit. And then you have to put butter onto the ramekin here, so then it doesn't stick. So I'm going to make just one for now. Okay. And I'm going to put 150 grams of chocolate. And so this chocolate, I buy it at Trader Joe's. I think we mentioned it before in another class. And speed 9 and for 10 seconds. Yeah, so that's the one I buy in Trader Joe's. And I'm going to put it into a bowl, which I have here. And see, it's all grated. Okay. So now I separated the whites from the egg yolks. Here, I already done that. It's 4 eggs. Here. So they're asking me to put the egg yolks. So I'm going to put 4 egg yolks here. And then 200 grams of heavy whipping cream. Okay. And then 15 grams of cornstarch.
Stephanie, can you show the chocolate again, please? Someone is
the chocolate. Oh, the one from Trader Joe's, this one. So yeah, you have a red one, you have this one, and I believe a black one, I think. I can't remember. So yeah, you choose whatever you want. There's some that have more sugar than others, so you just pick the one you prefer. And so I put 15 grams of cornstarch. Well, 17, it's okay. And 10 grams of cocoa powder. And this one, I get it from Whole Foods. Okay, 10 grams. And finally, the zest from the orange here. All right. I put back the lid. And now it's going to go for 7 minutes at speed 4 on 80 degrees Celsius temperature. And Tanya, I believe, is going to go next. Tanya, it's your turn.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the class. I'm happy to see some new faces too. Servan, Aria, thanks for joining. Hi. So today I'm going to make a poulet basquaise, also a chicken basque chicken. And it's from the southwest region of France. It's very popular there. So I am going to go in my wig. So can you see my screen well? My Thermomix screen? Yeah, can you see my screen? Okay, so I choose, and then we are going to start. So first, I'm going to put 2 garlic cloves. Then I press next, and then 200 grams of onions. So the onions are cut in pieces. And then we're going to cut everything for 5 seconds, speed 5. Okay. So I'm going to show you the result. So after 5 seconds, your onion is cut. So if you were doing it with a board and a knife, I'm sure it will take you more than 5 seconds. So this is what I like most about the Thermomix. It's like it makes me win a lot of time, save a lot of time. Okay, and now I will add some olive oils, 10 grams of olive oils. And we are going to saute the onions and the garlic for 3 minutes on speed 2. Sophie?
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. So today, after traveling to the south with Tanya, we are going to go more on the west coast. My parents used to have a house there, and when on the Atlantic coast near Bordeaux, and when I was going to visit them, I always went to have my moule marinière, so my mussels. So that's why I decided to choose that recipe today for you. It's very simple, actually. You need just a few ingredients. Most of all, you need fresh mussels. I bought them here in a little store, Edgewood Market in Palo Alto, but I'm sure Whole Food has them too. Onion, and I'm gonna add garlic, which are not in the recipe of the cook I do, but because I like the flavor of garlic. I will add 2 cloves, butter, white wine, and then I will finish with some fresh parsley. That's just for the nice touch and color at the end. So I will bring up my recipe, but my Thermomix doesn't want to. Hold on. Recently cooked. Should do the trick. Moule marinière. I'm gonna restart my recipe and I'm gonna start cooking. So I have to put 150 grams of shallots and I'm gonna add my cloves, my garlic cloves as well. There we go. I did put actually less shallots than it says, because when I did it the last time, I thought it was way too much for my taste. So I reduced, and this is something that each of you can do. Always tailor your recipe to your taste. I'm gonna add my, close my bowl here. And we are going to chop that just like Tanya did before with her onions. So 5 seconds, that's always a nice thing. I'm gonna scrape the sides of my bowl so that all my chopped onion and garlic are down to the bottom of my bowl. And what I recommend is not to look into your bowl, otherwise you are going to feel the tears in your eyes, just like if you cut an onion. So that's the point of using the Thermomix for that, is that you're not going to cry. I'm going to press next. So it tells me to put everything down. And next again, I'm going to add my butter. And now we are going to cook that. 2 minutes, speed 1. Just turning my speed button and I see you after that.
Okay, so my onion, thank you, Sophie. So my onions are sauté, they are ready. So now the next step is to add the pepper. So you have to know that the poulet Basquaise is made of pepper, and which is red, the red and the green one, because it's the color of the Pays de Basque flag. So yes, they have their own flag. So we are going to add 250 grams of first green pepper. And then I press next. And now we're adding the red one, the same amount, 250 grams. And next we're adding the tomato. Also 250 grams of tomatoes. Okay. And we are going to cook everything for 5 minutes on reverse mode. So the reverse mode is right before below the speed. So when the blade turns, it doesn't cut your vegetables. Stephanie?
Right on time. Thank you, Tanya. So Natalie was asking the question if we could, where is it? We could change the language. Actually, once you have the recipe on the Cookadoo platform and it's in French, for example, you cannot change it, but you can go on Google Chrome and open your Cookadoo app, Cookadoo website, and translate it to another language if you don't speak French. So you can do that, or you have on your phone, you can download the app Google Translate, and you can direct it to the screen, and it will translate in a language that you want also. So basically, you can do all the recipes from around the world, and there's more than 60,000 recipes. Okay, so now it's all cooked with my spatula here. It smells orangey, of course. And I'm gonna scrape the side here. It looks like a pudding, chocolate pudding right now. And it's asking me for the next step to add the chocolate, the grated chocolate. I'm gonna add it. And put back the lid. And it's gonna mix for 15 seconds, speed 4. All right. Okay, so it's asking me to clean the bowl. So I'm going to use the other bowl here. It's empty. And we're going to work on the egg whites. So I insert the butterfly whisk. So you have to put it in the middle of the blades here. And you have to feel like it's holding. Okay? And it's always speed 4 max. You cannot go further than that, or you're going to break the butterfly. So you add the white eggs in here, 4 white eggs, a pinch of sugar, and now I'm gonna add the lid, which is, where did I put it here? Okay. So now for 4 minutes, it's gonna go at a 3.5 speed, and at different steps, I'm gonna have to add some sugar. So I'm gonna take out the measuring cup, and I'm gonna start the process. So here you can see the timing going down. So I have to add 30 grams. How do I do that? I go next to the next green button, and you see 3 dots. So I'm gonna go here, and it says recipe details, scales. And so here you can see the scales. So of course it's moving a little bit. So I'm gonna add the sugar 1 step at a time, and it's really, you're gonna get the best egg whites on earth. I mean, I've done so many recipes. I do like making the chocolat liégeois, so then I make the whipping cream, and it's just perfect. So I really recommend using that feature. You don't have to whisk for hours on end. So I believe I can start putting the sugar. Oops, or maybe I put too much. Okay, it's gonna be the same result anyways. Okay. And after 30 seconds, I add 30 grams again. I'm gonna put 5 because I already, but actually I didn't put 100 grams of sugar. I put 75 grams because I don't want to have it to be too sweet.
Stephanie, someone is asking what kind of starch do you use and how do you manage more corn is transgenic here, so how do you
oh
that?
Well, I don't know, this one I got it from Whole Food, and yeah, it just says cornstarch on it. There's nothing added. Yeah, I don't think okay, so I'm gonna add the rest of the sugar. It's already going very nice. It's basically the same way to get meringues and to make macaron, for example. Okay, 1 more minute. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put chocolate pudding into a bowl. Then we're gonna mix it with the egg whites. Okay. Yeah, it really looks like a pudding to me. Okay. I'm gonna wash it. Okay. So we have 20 seconds left. For a cornstarch, if you have a sprouts, they carry non-GMO. Okay, thank you, Stephanie, for the tip. And we're done. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, see? They're just perfect. So it tells me to remove the butterfly. Oops. So then you just put it into the other bowl here, and delicately you have to turn it over to mix it, but very gently. Oops. Do you see well? Okay. So it's the first time I'm making this recipe, so I'm pretty excited about it. Gonna have a nice dessert. Okay. And then you just mix it gently so you don't destroy the softness of the meringue. And it's turning kind of brown now. Okay. You can smell the orange flavor a little bit. And I'm gonna have to put it right away into the oven for 25 minutes. So, so then you can see how it looks like. And I'm wondering who's ever made any soufflé before and which kind? If you can share in the chat, that'd be great. Okay. Oh, they're still at the bottom, so.
Stephanie did a cheese soufflé on Cook-I-Do. Me too, actually. That's the only one I have.
Yeah. Oh, I recommend the brie soufflé. It's amazing. I've done it a few days ago. It was just awesome. I really like when they make soufflé to have the egg white mixed, because if you add just flour, it's very heavy on your stomach. So the soufflé, I think it's the best when you just use the butterfly and you work on the egg whites. That's my personal opinion. But
and Helen says that she also made the chocolate soufflé and also a Thermomix recipe, and that it was excellent.
Yeah. So let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna put it into one of the ramekin. And I'm just gonna make one just for you. The rest is gonna be for later. Here. And it's gonna go 25 minutes into the oven, which is at 350 Fahrenheit. See you soon. Okay. And I think it's Tanya, right?
Thank you, Stephanie. It looks really, really yummy.
It's already very nice on the fingers.
So my pepper has beautifully simmered. So I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see it properly. So they call that a piperade. So the piperade is a mix of tomato and pepper. So the next step now is to add the chicken. So before that, so Servan was asking the temperature for the bell pepper. So the temperature is 100 Celsius to cook them. So I am going to add my chicken. Okay, I'm gonna take it with my finger. It's gonna be easier. Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna make sure that they are well inside, yeah. And then we're adding some white wine, 200 grams actually. So sometimes I put more. So Natalie was asking if we have to follow the ingredient of the recipe, the quantity. So you don't have for all of it. You have to you can adjust depending on your taste. For example, for the wine, you can put a little bit more, sugar less. If you like onion, you can put more onions. I mean, you just adjust the quantity depending on your taste. So that's the beauty of it. You don't have to follow step by step. I mean, not step by step, but as a exact quantity. So now we're adding salt, one teaspoon of salt, and same you adjust depending on your taste. Then what they call in France piment d'Espelette. I don't know how you translate Espelette. So it's kind of it's not cayenne pepper, but it's a kind of pepper. Anybody, Stephanie, do you know?
Oh, I think it's cayenne pepper, isn't it?
Piment d'Espelette, is it?
Yeah.
Servan, do you know, or some people know? I don't know. So, so I'm putting paprika instead. So you can put either paprika or cayenne pepper. And then one bay leaf that I put inside. And herbe de Provence, so Provence herbs, 1 teaspoon too. I'm gonna put a little bit more because it gives a good taste. And we are going to cook everything for 22 minutes. Temperature 100 degrees Celsius. So Sophie, I guess it's your turn now.
Yes, I guess we So we are going to share the cheese souffle recipe too on the chat. Stephanie, I just sent it on WhatsApp. If you can just copy paste the link so that we can share that with the people interested here in the chat. And so my shallots and garlic are now cooked. So they are sauteed perfectly, and only a few easy steps before we are done. I'm gonna place my varoma. So I'm removing the little measuring cup, of course, and I'm gonna place my varoma dish on the top of my kokaidu. So this is going to steam everything, right? And I will add my mussels. So one important point is always to keep your mussels very cold in the fridge, because otherwise they are going to open and they go bad. So I'm even going to do it in 2 layers. I prefer. I'm going to add my tray here. You see that? And add the second layer of mussels on there. There we go. So the recipe is for 2 kilograms, so 4 pounds, and you do it in 2 steps, 2 pounds at a time. So today I'm just going to do 2 pounds. And we are going to close that. And now it's pre-programmed, 15 minutes. Varoma temperature, so the highest, this is going to steam, and it's going to turn on speed 1. And then in 15 minutes, it's going to be ready, so I will meet you then.
Thank you, Sophie. So now I'm going to do the little cheese ramekin soufflé. It's sort of like that.
Actually, I forgot a step.
Oh, what is it?
I forgot to add the wine.
Ah, that's important. You need the flavor. Okay.
I'm sorry, everybody. So this sometimes stuff like this happens. So if you missed a step like I did, you always have a little arrow here that you can press to go back. And actually, I don't know how I missed that. Probably I pressed twice on next without seeing it. So I'm just going to remove my mussels, and I'm going to add 200 grams of white wine. There we go. And now we can steam the mussels. So I place my varoma, I put my mussels, and I launch my speed. So see you in 15 minutes. Sorry for that.
Okay, perfect. And which one did you use? Which white wine?
Oh, I just buy those little bottles. So that's a Chardonnay.
Okay.
Convenient to cook because you don't have to open a big bottle. So that's whatever I find in.
But you can finish it while having the mussels.
Yes, I could do that.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with the start cooking here. So it says you preheat your oven at 220 Celsius and it's 428 Fahrenheit. And then you add flour, white flour. So I put gluten-free flour because we are on a gluten-free diet these days. And 75 grams of butter, which is, oops, I think. Okay. I thought I did these steps, but obviously I didn't. Oh, sorry about that. It's hard to think about making 2 recipes at the same time. Okay. So I have this butter here, Irish butter. And I think it's half the recipe because I made half yesterday. So I'm gonna add, right? I think the dough is not half of the recipe. It's the batter, I think I did. Okay. Okay, that'll do it. And half a teaspoon of salt. And 50 grams of water. And then it's gonna knead for 20 seconds, speed 4. So then I'm going to put them in individual tart mold here. So I have 5 of them right now. Okay, here. And well, I feel like it's not very all together, so I'm going to add more water. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, it's much better. So if you feel like something is not right, you just do the appropriate steps. And here I just needed to add some more water. So see, it's much more compact. So I'm going to put it in here on the mat dough. And I'm just going to roll it a little bit. And I'm just going to make, so I said 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little balls. Well, I'm gonna make 6. I think I have other things over there. So you just put it in there and you press on it, and you just go on the sides. Okay, that's it. And then you take a fork and you pinch the dough. Okay. And so we're gonna do the next step. I think I need to do the batter now. I did that. Yeah, I have to wash the bowl. So bear with me. I don't have a third serving bowl, mixing bowl yet. Maybe, Sophie, can you talk about the trading program a little bit?
Yes, sure. So actually, for those who don't know and who have been moving from Europe, perhaps with their Thermomix, Thermomix is trading your old European Thermomix, so TM31 and TM5 for $335 toward the purchase of your TM6. So this is a great deal and a great way to reduce the price of your TM6 if you would like to upgrade and finally waive that transformator that you need to use for the voltage change. So if you want to know more, you can contact your consultant. She will be able to explain that to you. But the process is easy. You buy your TM6 and then you contact customer service. They will ship you a box to return your TM5 or your TM31, and they will then refund your card that processed the purchase of TM6 with $335. So if you have a TM31 or a TM5 from Europe, please think of that, because that will be, it is a great incentive to upgrade. So.
Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, I believe I've done it for David, who's attending the class. So hi, David. Okay, so my bowl is clean and I'm going to start making the batter. So here it says 250 grams of emmental and next 125 grams of gruyere. So the difference between the two is that emmental has bigger holes and is less flavored than the gruyere. And it's hard to find, you know, the kind of cheese that you want. But I found in Trader Joe's this baby sweet cheese. So I'm using this one. And then Le Gruyère, this one, which is raw milk. So I mixed both of them here. I'm just going to put them in a bowl. And then you add, you're going to grate it first. For 10 seconds, speed 7. Okay. And next you add the eggs. Here, 3 eggs. And then 100 grams of milk and 100 grams of whipping cream. So I put everything at once here with a hole. And then salt, the usual. Pepper, paprika, 1 pinch, and ground nutmeg, 1 pinch also. And then it's gonna mix for 10 seconds, speed 4. Okay, and that's it. It's pretty quick. And the batter's ready here. And I'm just gonna pour on one this way, and the rest I'll make them later. And you put it for 20 minutes at 428 degrees Celsius. And so I want to show you, I made a few of them yesterday and for dinner. So that's the only one left, so I could show you. And it really tastes like a soufflé on a dough. So if you really love cheese, I recommend it with a little salad on the side. And yeah, so it's a very good recipe. I recommend it.
There are some questions about the brie soufflé. People know the recipe where you have that. If you could post the link, and also maybe I missed it, but someone mentioned liégeois au chocolat before.
Yeah.
So, you can share the link.
Yes. So liégeois au chocolat is not on a Cook-I-Do, it's Cook-O-Mix. So what I can do is I can share all the link in the letter I will send out to everyone who attended the class. And you're just gonna have to click on it because here it's kind of hard to do it right now. So I won't forget about that. And I want to show you a few things here. We have, oh, there, I wanted to show you, see. So we have a new collection that came out on Friday, and it's called Alternative Milks. And so it's for people who are intolerant to cow's milk, and, you know, if you want to change something. So personally, I've been making this one, cashew coconut milk, without the coconut, for over a year now, and I do it weekly. And it's very good in my mocha in the morning. It's really my little treat. So, oops. So I really recommend that. Okay, hold on a second. Why is it? Okay. Oh yeah, because I said sign up for free. Okay, I have to put login here. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, it's very easy to make. Raw cashews, dates, coconut grated, and water and ice cubes. So yeah, I really recommend that. And then coming soon, we have the protein collections that will come out. I don't remember when, I think it's next week, I believe, and it's protein coming from either meat or plants. So that'll be very interesting. And also, I wanted to mention we have changed our host gift program. I want to show you this one. Okay, well, it's not this one. Because before we had the sous vide, we had the serving bowl. Can't stop sharing this, sorry about that. We had the serving bowl as a free gift if you were hosting with 2 guests at a cooking experience. And now we have the sous vide set. So if you're interested, here we go. I can show it like this. Here, the sous vide set. So by hosting a cooking experience, you will learn about how to, you will earn gifts, and you will also learn about how to become a consultant, and you will also be able to earn extra gifts when you become a consultant. So ask your consultant for more questions, and yeah, enjoy and take advantage of it. Okay. Are you almost done, ladies, with your?
I have 1 more minute.
I have 7 more minutes left.
How many?
7 more minutes.
7, okay.
And I found the translation. Thank you, Servan, for the tip. So piment d'Espelette is red chili pepper, right, Servan?
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't know that. So I'm not sure we can find it here. Can we find it here? I've never seen that. I saw cayenne pepper, but I've never seen the piment d'Espelette here.
I found paprika smoked Spanish style.
Oh, nice. Okay. Where did you find it?
It was a gift. I don't know whether it was a gift that was sent to me. Trying to find the Penzies style. I'm going to put it in the chat.
And I have this. It's crushed red pepper.
Because when you look,
there was a tip in the chat. I asked that question, and there was a tip in the chat, and it was to go to the Barcelona Teleferic restaurant and store in Palo Alto.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ellen. I missed that.
In Redwood City, there is also the gourmet corner. I think they do carry the piment d'Espelette, the French one.
Because the piment d'Espelette is more expensive than the cayenne pepper. I was always wondering why. I don't know, but it's more expensive.
I don't know. So, my mussels are done. So if we want me to continue with that.
Yes, please.
So 15 minutes have gone by. I'm going to open my varoma here. So be always careful when you open the varoma to open it away from your face, of course. And for those who don't know, you can use the lid as a tray when you take your varoma down. I'm gonna just do like this to show you, because since it's dripping, it's always nice to know that you can put it on the lid like this, and it's not gonna drip on your working surface. And now all I have to do, so you can see my mussels are well open. I'm just gonna drop them all into my serving bowl here. And I'm gonna add my broth. So there are two options for the broth. You can also add at this point 2 tablespoons of cream if you want to have a creamy version of your moule marinière. And you can also do the curry version, adding to the cream 1 tablespoon of curry. So you can make variations. And in order to find those variations, actually, if you go on the 3 little dots, or when you are opening your recipe, you have here the little menu saying recipe detail, scales, and cancel recipe. You go on recipe detail, and I come back on the home screen of my recipe, and if I press the little arrow here, I go all the way down, and here you can always check. There are a lot of recipes like custards, for example, or sorbet, stuff where you can make variations. They will be listed here, or they will make suggestions how to do that. So here it says that you can add either cream or curry. So I'm gonna pour my broth onto my mussels. And for those who don't like onion, of course, do not hesitate to take a little strainer and just go over like this. And you will keep your onion away from your mussels.
So you don't like onion, Sophie?
I do, but someone in the chat doesn't, and my husband and my son don't. So
yeah,
it's always good to have them in the broth for the taste.
It's a nice trick, Sophie.
Now all I have to do is just sprinkle some parsley on it, and this is going to be ready to eat, actually. So there we go.
Looks very yummy.
It smells very good, actually. So I really recommend you. It's so easy, and it's fresh and delicious. I recommend you to try that. Tanya, are you good?
Yes, so I have 1 minute left, but during this, I just want to say that I saw that Arya was connected. So I just want to say that Arya is a little girl, and she's 9 or 10 years old. Jackie, confirm, please. And I want to mention her because her mom told me that she's 10. So her mom told me that she loves to cook. Oh, 9, sorry, Arya. She's showing me her fingers. So Arya loves to cook, and since she's only 9 years old, she uses a Thermomix, and that's the beauty of it, that even kids can cook. And so I just wanted to mention her because she's very passionate about food, and she uses the Thermomix a lot. So yeah.
Thank you, Tanya, and thank you, Ariana. So my soufflé is ready, and I'm gonna taste it for you. Oof. See, still hot. Very good. You can taste the orange, of course. Not as much the chocolate, but yeah, the orange, I think it's taking over, but really like it. Well, bon appétit.
It looks
Perfect timing.
great.
So my poulet basquaise chicken Basque chicken is ready. So I am going to show you, but since it's very heavy, I'm gonna. It smells really, really good. So let me show you. I'll just do it a little bit. Can you see it? I don't want to put it more because so I hope everybody can see it. So you can serve it with rice or whatever dish or vegetables or whatever you like. So I will be posting a picture on my Instagram page if you want to see it. So don't hesitate to try it. It's very good, very healthy, vegetables and chicken. So try it and let me know what you think about it. And of course, when you taste it, if you think that it needs more salt or herbe de Provence or cayenne pepper or whatever, I mean, just add it.
Thank you, Tanya and Sophie. I think we are done with the class. I hope you like it, and thank you again for attending and participating. Let us know when you do those recipes. We love to hear from you. And have a great Sunday.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. And don't hesitate to share your recipes with us and your pictures. That'd be nice to hear back from you.